What's good, everybody? The Father is here. Yo, straight up and down. Rest in peace to the notorious B.I.G., aka Biggie Smalls. When Biggie went out there to the West Coast, the people that was with him knew that he was gonna lose his life out there. When Biggie went to the West Coast, some people that was with him knew what he was brought out there for. Come on, he was out there to be the sacrificial lamb. I was 40, 50 miles away. I was about 40 miles away from Big. I was in the next town to LA from LA. And I came home, I got home March 7th, if I'm not mistaken. I got home March 7th. And when I was out there in Cali, I could have stayed longer. But I myself felt out of pocket being in Cali at that time because people knew where I was from. And I was glad to let it be known where I was from, but people knew where I was from, and I started feeling the vibes myself, and I didn't even know Biggie was out there. All they kept saying was, when he come out here, they gonna get him. We gonna get him. He gonna get got. They kept saying them things over and over and over again. A lot of people really didn't know Biggie was out there. So they started looking at me kind of like a steak sandwich, like a sacrificial lamb, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, Biggie not out here. He's from Brooklyn. We might get him as a consolation prize. That's what I started looking like when I was out there. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Money was getting low. I could have got more from home. Western Union out to me in the whole 9 yards. I got the heck out of there. You know what I'm saying? I left because I was letting too many people know I was from Brooklyn, Brownsville, Brooklyn, and Biggie's from Bed-Stuy and I'm from Brooklyn. But they kept hearing that Brooklyn, that New York. You know what I'm saying? And I was calling myself Big B at the time. So it was like, you know what I'm saying? Almost a no-brainer. This guy's the next best thing. So, yes, Biggie going to Cali was the worst thing he could have did. And anybody who brought him out there, that was the most devious thing anybody could have ever done. You know what I'm saying? They want to know who did it. Everybody know who did it. Everybody, the streets know. So why I gotta say names? The people that was out there, the people that had Biggie's back, they can't come out and say it. Because if things don't go well, all right, you said this one did it, that one did it. But yes, you're going to be left out in the cold after that. You're the one that's going to be thrown under the bus. The streets don't really want to touch this one too much. People that was hands-on with the situation don't really want to touch this one too much because this is a situation of people already know. Come on, you bring this man, you wake this man up out of his bed, tell him to get dressed. He's going to the West Coast. He goes to the West Coast. He gets out there. You know what I'm saying? And comments was made. They was already mad about that Tupac and then the freestyle with the radio and all this and all that there. Then y'all leaving them without armed security at the end. It was crazy. All right, Mean Gene Deal says he had his gun and he showed the guy his burner. Come on. Mean Gene knew Biggie was going to lose his life out there. He had a prisoner from a Supermax prison call him and let him know it's going down tonight. Even without that phone call, Mean Gene knew he was going down that night. Did people from his block know he was going down that night? Perhaps. And I'm only saying perhaps because the streets already know whether they did or didn't. Listen, man, it's the Father right here, man. You know what I'm saying? And the way I feel is everybody knew. If I knew, everybody knew. I was out there the week he lost his life. I came home 2 days before he lost his life. I came home from California 2 days before he lost his life. So if I knew, everybody knew. Like them Cali boys was telling me, when he come out here, they gonna get him. We gonna get him. They got him. They wanted to get me. They wanted me to hang out with them. The guy called me 25 times on the phone. That's when cell phones really first started hitting the hood hard. I had one of them little Motorola's with the phone card. That man called me 25 freaking times back to back. I wouldn't answer. You want to know why? Because I was the consolation prize. They couldn't get him, so they was gonna get me. They was gonna make an example out of my on behind. So if I knew, every single body knew. I'm out. Peace.